Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time for some more of the Outer Worlds 2 with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yes, we are, I think we're getting close to the end of this game, actually. We only have a little bit left to go. It kind of feels like we are like right on the cusp at the end, because we're like, we're ready to hit the archives, look up the rift data. I mean, after that, we'll have to figure out what to do with all of that, sure. But I don't think it's going to be that much more beyond that. There might be. I don't know. But we've got both Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant agreed to help us with the archive. The Order gets the archive with the understanding that Auntie's gets their bit, gets some of the info from it. And Auntie's takes over the skip drive manufacturing with the understanding that they are going to help other people as well. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the game, shall we? So if we look at this, we've got a lot of quest markers here. We have cross the rifted bridge, process the rift data, liberate Spireton, which is optional, and coordinate with allies, which is optional. I think we're going to coordinate with our allies. That just seems like a good idea. And then we'll free Spireton. That'll give them a foothold and a place to kind of like be ready to, when we activate the lift in the archives, they should be able to come up and help us fight off everybody. So we'll go to Reasons Pass and then go north and meet up with our allies and be like, okay, so yeah. I'm sure it'll be just a simple little fight, right? Just a simple little thing. Hi, buddy. Yes, you're a good boy. We just got to run 400 meters, that's all. We do still have one that's like, find a way to broadcast it within the archive. Okay, so we do. Okay, so that's in the archive. That is dealing with in the archive. That's the confession that all the meat that they have is, or most of the meat that they think is just crabble meat, is actually rejected grafting material. Ooh, hello, boys. All right.
That'd be Spireton. Was once the Order's headquarters on Cloister. Afore all this.
Right. We need to come up and talk with our buddies. Oh, there they are. Okay, they're just like kind of hanging out just far enough away.
It's the hotshot for hire from the wireless.
Nice of you to shoulder a bit of the workload.
Sorry, time is bits. Bits is time. Or are, that is.
You're the one responsible for us working with these short-sighted consumerists, hmm? Well, better additional than subtractional, I surmise. It is time, yes, that we commit our forces to your intended assault on Spireton?
Wait until I've disarmed the turret. Once that occurs, you're clear to attack. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ooh, a change in plan. An unanticipated, strategic refinement. We shall await the signal, but should the situation deteriorate, we will intercede. Our scheduled reinforcements should be here in no time. I'm sure they'll arrive at the most optimum moment.
All right, so who's back here? For several frigid, and if I'm honest, frightening months, these trenches have been my home. I've chipped at the water of my shaving kit each morning. I've dug a fresh latrine no less than weekly. And by the month, I have cycled and recycled through our rations with such scheduled regularity that I can recite their upcoming order by heart. Yet, inexplicably, I will miss them. We have received orders to withdraw from this forward line and rally inside Spireton. There, I will have a warm bed, hot rations, and a roof to stop mortar fire. Yet part of me will miss this place. It is impossible to believe the war makes progress as you huddle meekly in a base. Yet we must never doubt the sovereign's plans bear fruit. And if he, in his wisdom, says I am to be treated to 3 daily meals served to my plate by a ladle, then who am I to question? Yeah, how's that going for you, buddy? All right, grab some extra food. Ooh, okay, we are really close to what the hell? Grease it and tap it. Well, a little bit of extra food and drink isn't gonna hurt us anything. What is triggering all that? All right. All right, so let's head south of there and see if we can't get into Spireton and disable the auto turrets before we get in, before all the fighting starts. I mean, there is just a big old fucking hole in the wall, which is good. But let's take a look at this let's take a look at this building and see what's here. I mean, something is tripping their minds left and right. They really have them that finely tuned, that sensitive that sprats are just setting them off left and right. Repeating rifle. Right. It almost looks like we should be able to go up there. But I want to take a look at this. Okay, you guys are really all focused on that, which is pretty good, I think. All right. Let's do a quick save here. Lots of people up there. It doesn't look like they've got anybody through down through here. It almost looks like they just like all said screw the outer wall. We're gonna hunker down deep inside. And also screw all the people that were that are here that came along with us. All right. So, we've got one person in here. All right, well, pick the lock.
Let the paradigm worry about tomorrow. Gander.
All right, and we're in. Do another quick save here before we go up. There is one person here.
Arcadia, never to be outshone. Our colony, Arcadia.
right. Let's take a look up here and see. All right, there's some goodies here on the table. Scope burst rifle. All right.
Time we serve, supplies often deserve.
Okay. I don't know what that building is, but I think we might want to get into that. See if we can't get into this building. Is there anybody in this building? There might be. No, there's not. All right, cool. There is a terminal. Read logs. Near future prognostic report, Spyreton. Just a brief message to note you that usual weekly near future prognostics report has been largely superseded by the Laureate Council's decision to evacuate Spyreton for Laplace's garden. These orders represent a rare occurrence, near absolute certainty. This is a 99.98% likely to happen. However, there remains a 17.9666% chance that Auntie's Choice invaders will overwhelm your position before you and the final residents complete the relocation process. So please keep ever so mindful, especially of your north flank. Additionally, provident numbers for those still at your location are 3,179 and the square root of pi. Yours in science, Sir Ogden Laundry. All right. All right. Disable the turrets. Leave the conversation. All right. Turrets are disabled. That should make things a whole lot easier now. All right. And they are out and doing their thing.
Investigating hostile intentions. Transmitter down over here. Combatant, go.
Oh, wait. No, that's good, isn't it?
Ramp's still a bit sleepy. No combat. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Ramp's tingling. All charged and happy to help. Discreetly. Let's get you healed. Out of sight and on the way.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Good gods. Everything is happening so fucking fast. Grenade!
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Energy transmitter out. Battery.
We've got company, Commander.
Breaking for cover!
Check your scopes for.
Back in business.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
You know, it'd be nice if that actually did anything.
They hate us.
Target analyzed. Lay down.
Clear. Let's stake our claim.
All right. Well, that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Sure a hell of a lot better than if we had, if we hadn't disabled the frickin' auto turrets. That's for damn sure. All right. And let's eat.
Ah, I see you didn't even require us. Our arrival was scheduled for the optimum moment. Apparently, we're meant to
Academic
hold
rivals and
Spider-Man
our
out
dads
of
sitting
system
comfortably and
Right.
Don't work without data
I've been trying to
collection
calculate
and
which is the
idle
worst
time
disruptor.
Heard something.
No chance they'll take this place from us again. No, no way.
So yeah, the corporate guys didn't make it. Not all of the order guys did either. Really? So everybody else died, and then our backup shows up just in time to come in and be like, yes, we're here. Aren't we great?
I'm liking the enthusiasm you're bringing to the table.
So yeah, all of our backups showed up after the fighting was done. That's some serious bullshit.
You're the subcontractor, huh? Well, quit standing around. Go get us the archive.
Excuse me? I don't take orders from you, hussy. Also, there's bodies to be looted. Some of them are actually your compatriots because you guys were just so fucking slow in getting here. You were supposed to be here before we went in.
May all your theories prove true.
We have a good collaboration going here.
We do. Well, I mean, it's okay.
Yeesh. I understand this spot has strategic significance for the defense of the archive, but it is horrifyingly banal. I mean, I've been stationed in some backwater burgs in the past. Seriously? Do these order eggheads do anything for fun around here? It's all math charts and chalkboards, and how many abakai does one outpost need? Hope they never retake this place, because I'm throwing all of it away.
Trauma kits, always nice to have. Bread and whiskey? I mean, not quite the combination that I would normally pick, but I mean, not bad either. Okay, so I think we have looked in every building we can get to. Now, if we come up here, we can say, hey, take the elevator and just go in the front where they'd be, where they think they're defended. Although they might actually know that they aren't. Not to mention, I'm not sure we can even use this elevator right now, because didn't we need like a special key for the elevator?
It's locked up tight, but we can unseal it somewhere by the archive's entrance, if I recall.
Right. So now we need to go to Newton and go over, I think. So yeah, secure the archive for your allies and then unlock the lift to Spireton from inside the entrance of the archives to bring in your reinforcements. So we need to go into the archives from Newton. All right, no problem. So let's travel to Newton. Thankfully, it's already been cleared out. Thanks to some enterprising young go-getter who just, you know, really loves shooting the shit out of people.
I'll write my next dissertation in your honor.
Thanks? Ooh, what the fuck was that? I'm still kind of surprised that there's like no other way in here. All right. Well, let's reconstruct the bridge as best we can and hop on across. Whoa, 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 fuck me! Are you goddamn kidding? Continue? Okay, so it's not quite as easy as all that. All right. All right, maybe we should do a quick save before we try jump across like a big old fucking gap that's like, you know, going to have us plunging to our deaths. Maybe. All right. Gentlemen. Right, and there's like a that weird little blurb there. That's just like that weird little blip. Almost like it's trying to tell you, hey, this is the point of no return, motherfucker. Ooh, okay. Whoa! Oh, bullshit! Like... I mean, the rift stuff only lasts so long before it's like, yeah, it's just gonna disappear, and it's like, okay. So we'll come right up in here. All right, there we go. We made it. Everybody here? Good. Wow, that is lasting a lot longer than I anticipated. So now they should, you know, they should be like, hey, yeah, we're perfectly good here, right? Oh, perilous indulgence, crabble cakes, rations. These are the guys that are, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. That's the rations that they were sold that aren't actually crabble. So even if we didn't have the even if we didn't have the confession, we could be like, if we had observation skill or sickly skill, or sickly trait, rather, we could be like, yeah, those aren't crabble cakes. That's not what you think it is, my dudes. You are eating... Well, you're eating unhealthy shit. All right. To the archive. The archive. Cloister core substratum. Okay. And more of that stuff. All right.
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work?
The Protectorate have the entrance to the archive well fortified. Attacking straight on seems ill-advised. Before we go further, should we discuss a plan?
Maybe we ought to sneak around a bit, find a way to undermine their forces?
Ain't opposed to that, but I reckon our better bet is bringing in some backup. There's a reason folk go on and on about strength in numbers.
Prudence dictates we repel invasive elements.
Can we signal our allies to send reinforcements?
Well, we took Spyreton for them. If we can find a stealthy way to the Spyreton lift controls on this side, we can call them to send down troops.
Okay. Let me find a means to sabotage, then we'll secure reinforcements.
All right, it's a plan.
Yes, it is. So the
VR prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
all right, so they are right there.
Individualism in all its many forms.
Right, if we can get into their doors barred and shut.
Grey gone astray? Look astray today. Are you mentally refreshed?
There's doors barred and shut. All right. Nope, we can't get up there. All right. Central interface.
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
That sounds good.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste.
Professor Ostergaard making a mess of things again?
Feeling distracted?
All right.
Daydreaming on the
Oh
job?
boy.
I, too, would never question the paradigm. Perhaps a brief visit to mental refreshment will put him on track.
Hostile ahead. What's the play, Commander?
Oh,
Don't do a fucking thing.
terrible. Everybody who ate the latest Crabble rations fell ill. Rumor is somebody died. Oh, was it me? Feels like it was. Trust the
Right, so at least some of them are out of commission.
Quiet now.
All right.
Unfriendly nearby.
Yeah, I see that. They're on the other side of the wall. Yes. There we go.
Remember those rejected grapple craft materials that got disappeared? I sold them to a protectorate officer who was low on supplies. Said it was imitation recipe. She means to pass them off as official rations. Imagine all those whole heads wolfing down failed Auntie's choice.
Ignore that. I promise you this is merely tomfoolery. There's no way we were eating failed experimental material.
No, that criminal lied. What a resounding lack of ethics. Oh, I hate them too. I'm going to be...
So they are all now like sick.
No! Stay away from the turret! No, no!
Oh,
Suppose
all right.
that's one way to repurpose unused inventory. But not even a deep fry and a dousing in hot sauce would make that edible.
Yeah.
But...
Better take a gander.
Okay, there we go. All right, so as of yet, we are unseen. Looks like we might be able to get around behind here. Oh, yeah. We've cut down their numbers a little bit as far by using the Crabble meat confession.
Landed on a hostile planet, day 35. Brought to you by the frigid cold and voracious wildlife. Starring noted self-taught survival expert, myself, Hoyt Shermer. Oh.
Hi.
Not sure how you managed to approach unnoticed. Could be I'd grown so attuned to my surroundings, I became one with the wood and fire and the earth. Were you left behind by your unit too? Are you in need of some hard-fought knowledge about how to fend for yourself? Must say, I've become quite the expert. Why, after only just 2 weeks on my own, ascertained how to pry open a rations tin unaided. Did you know there's a little opener key attached? It's all going in my manuscript.
Right. I wasn't left behind. I'm more of a lone wolf type. Or we're lone wolves, I guess.
Oh, I truly relate. I've recently evolved into a rugged, self-sufficient individual, fully accustomed to life in these caves, living raw and pure like our primitive, lice-ridden ancestors. Why, just the other day, I reinvented fire. I found a little doohickey I've named a light starter. You simply push a button, and flame comes out.
Wow, okay. Must know a lot about the surrounding area, huh? Like around the archive?
Yes, indeed. I know this cave and several of the adjoining hallways, like, well, someone who'd scoured every inch for the barest sustenance.
You aware of a way of accessing the archive? Or, hey, any ideas on how to undermine the Protectorate forces out there?
You might call in reinforcements if the Spyreton lift controls were working. I happen to have its missing components in my possession.
Really? Oh, I hadn't figured you for a saboteur as well. Would you consider handing them over?
I might be convinced to part with them. For a small favor. Some key legwork for a mighty hunter. Me, I'm fixing to take down one of the local ursopods. A few sprat corpses would be helpful as bait. Gather some, and we'll make a trade.
Oh, I actually have some sprat tongues.
Finally, give it here.
Dude.
That beats auto-cannibalism.
Sorry you had to see that. The parcels of victuals my neighbor sends over the tube have fallen off recently. Barely eaten for days.
Tell me more about this neighbor of
Sent me
yours.
over a bunch of recordings, along with victuals. Offered some sound, if harshly put, advice. Looked out for me like no one's ever. Never even seen him face to face.
I'm sure they're friendly.
I do so hope he's all right. Anyhow, suppose we had a deal.
Yep.
Here, I wrenched these parts free out of the Spyreton lift controls. Just jam them back in there and kick it once or twice. Should work fine. Drop back in again sometime, will you? Occasionally, I do get a little starved. For, company.
Right. Alright, I'm not even gonna read through all of that.
Hoyt. Name's Hoyt, right? I've noted some right sophisticated interactions among the Crabbles lately. Intricate courtship rituals, coordinated group efforts, all about thermal transfer. When my unit was first stationed down here, I kept making excuses to sneak off and observe them. Product research, I said. Very hush-hush. Eventually gave my lieutenant a field promotion and ordered them all away. Been living off the land here like the Crabbles ever since. Their unfertilized roe actually makes for some good eating. Included some with this message. Eat up.
All right. Now we have the parts to fix the to fix it. All right, what are we looking at as far as enemies? All right. Enable power. All right, let's see here. So slot the missing component.
Both our forces and antis await your command to proceed.
I softened up their defenses. Help me finish the job.
Executing primary operation, now!
Reinforcements incoming. Finally. I was getting tired of doing everything around here.
Working conjointly through disparate means!
You mind getting the fuck out of the way?
Combatant scanned.
Damn. You guys don't fuck around.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
Mobilizing.
Done and done.
Progress. Sustain the system.
Yeah!
Gray gone astray? Book a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul. The Consul provides the system abides. Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influence.
All right, so yeah, we managed a lot.
Look at you rocketing up the corporate ladder.
I hear you're our new problem solver.
You could say that, yeah. You look. Ollamh vodka? I'm not sure about that.
What was in the... Oh, will this gastric nightmare never cease? Oh.
Hate to interrupt. Have a moment?
Just a moment. Forgive me. I found myself irregularly indisposed from one direction or the other.
Don't envy you. Try and drink plenty of water, huh? Maybe have a lie down?
Is there anything I need to operate the archive?
I am the archive's current operator. As such, I am the bearer of the Calcaduceus. I still have trouble saying that.
The fuck is that?
It is part ceremonial item, part computronical key. Grants special access across the archive by transmitting a series of advanced calculations when waived. If you have cleared our fortifications outside, I worry what has happened to our troops. I have little interest in sharing their fate. I would pass the Calcaduceus on to you in exchange for granting me safe passage. The archive would then recognize you as its operator.
Sounds like a deal to me.
All right. I am providing you the Calcaduceus. Don't shoot. Here, you are now operator of the archive. Is there a protectorate curativist in the house? I feel rather woogly.
I mean, I did say that he could leave. I just didn't tell him that, you know, whether or not he was, didn't indicate whether or not he was actually going to be able to pull it off or not.
Damn beautiful. I can give him that.
What is this? The armor once worn by the exemplar Inosanto, the first archive operator, both practical and ornamental.
Sorry, time is bits. Bits is time. Or are, that is.
Whenever I grow anxious of the base corporatism raving at our gates just next door in Spartan, I remind myself they might as well be on the other side of this ice moon. They cannot enter the archive. It is impossible. Their only means of access is the Spartan lift, and that can only be summoned by its remote control station across the bridge. Most fortunately, that station is missing key components of its control board. So I can breathe easy. Let those individualists play at siege in Spartan. I remain safe, ensconced here. The Calcaduceus is in hand, free to use the archive in service of the paradigm. All right, so yeah, where are we going? We are going up here.
Calcaduceus detected.
Alternative operator postulated. Concluded. Harmonizing replacement. Greetings, sentient.
Okay.
Welcome to the Archive. I am ENIAC, the Universal Equation Numeric Integration Analytic Calculator. With the aid of my operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal vast computational resources across the moon of Cloister.
So you're the Archive. It's voice, at least.
Effectively, that is correct. My tone and demeanor are a carefully constructed complex emulation, a means to effectively convey information to sentient beings. My express programmatical purpose is to aid humanity's advancement, to optimize profits, i.e. gain over expenditure, to maximize the needs of our society above others, to attract the most consumers.
Well, that ain't good.
Beg your pardon. How may I best facilitate your efforts?
What just happened? Are you okay?
Due to incomplete reprogramming efforts by differing operators, I am experiencing sporadic fluctuations in my emphasized categorical imperatives. Tonality and cadence weightings within my communication protocols are likewise similarly affected.
In layman's terms, we're experiencing a distinct difference in opinion.
Caused by intermittently vacillating fundamental shifts in priorities.
What approximates its mind has become trifurcated.
One would assume that calamity enough. But wait, there's more.
Calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity due to internecine conflict, misuse, and a lack of technical prowess by recent operators and their associates.
Tell me about what calculations you performed for those other recent operators?
Auntie's Choice attempted to formulate a foolproof marketing plan. A charm offensive to reintroduce itself to the main colonies, once this pesky rift issue is resolved by others.
The Protectorate ran rift calculations, then utilized me to assist with organizational matters, to approximate the paradigm, a system devised to replace the loss of the Order's predictive input. Based on the increasing rate of rift fluctuations, I estimate that your inquiry is rift-related. To that end, we should best get started before we are consumed by them.
Yes, begin by processing the data.
Anatomizing diversiform particulars. Concatenating manifold integrants. Cursory assessment complete. An impressive accumulation of rift data. Similar in composition, though decidedly not in scope, to that provided by the Protectorate.
Information with the potential to offer unique commercial opportunities to those who wield it.
But why simply huck goods better, when such a bounty could be used to flawlessly regulate societal harmony, oversight, and means of production? What is the aim of your query?
I seek a means to permanently close the rifts.
The previous operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year, 6 days ago, though the amount you've provided is several orders of magnitude larger. To perform similar calculations of larger scale at current suboptimal levels of functionality would require
25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the hour.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Mentioned a calculator. Can we raise your capacity?
In order to improve calculatory processing of rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by Protectorate and Auntie's Choice operators.
I'm not a grease monkey. I'm here to kill stuff.
Oh, those skills will come in handy here. Trust me. The Archive remains contested. Frequent outbreaks of hostilities are likely. Some repair work is unfortunately required. I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. It houses 2 key external systems, cold storage and thermal transfer. Cold storage will require servicing before you may retrieve the punch cards needed for processing. Repairing thermal transfer is technically optional, but rather advised. If you fail to restore it, the Archive and I may melt down later while running your calculations. Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount concern.
Yeah, that restoring thermal transfer certainly sounds important. Why is it optional?
When active, the archive generates an enormous amount of heat. Normally, it is dispersed by pumping water between the vast ocean below Cloister's exterior and a surface reservoir. I can process the rift data without its repair, but irreparable damage is likely. Yet, with thermal transfer presently idle, a contingent of crabbles have made the area a nursery. Drastic changes to heating levels may endanger it. Who cares about a herd of pea-brained, ill-humored, oversized crustaceans? There are too many as it is.
Potential allies in the Order would not like that.
I'm guessing cold storage is a large walk-in refrigerator. Is that
It is an
accurate?
archival area dedicated to safe upkeep of all data collected in pursuit of the universal equation by the Order of the Ascendant. The sum total of all our accumulated knowledge in punch card form, kept in a low temperature, low humidity environment to improve preservation.
How did they do so much damage
It's
here?
difficult to accurately ascribe an exact causal breakdown between premeditated sabotage, collateral harm, technical ineptitude, and willful hijinks. Some categorical overspill inevitably occurs. Attempts by non-order operators to reprogram my priorities have also led to issues.
Hey, can you turn all turrets to fire on the protector forces nearby?
Inverting targeting protocols. There, any protectorate still on the ground level is now being fired upon. Permissions within other areas of the archive are locked, however.
Right, I'll be on my way
Return
then.
later to discuss the remaining subsystem work. And soon, everything will be running like clockwork.
Have a profitable day! In lieu of my transactional mindset, I'm unsealed one of the display cases in the central entranceway. The Sears Cerebellum Protector is now yours.
Okay. That's great. %, reflective amplification plating. What does that do? Well, let's take a look at it. Let's see here. While affected by a damage type debuff, you emit damage of that type to foes in the area around you. Ooh, that's nice. And it's... Okay, yes. We'll go ahead and use that then. Alright, so we need to... All right. In the rift okay. All right, that is the one that we're needing to do. Yes.
Yeah. Prudence dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
Yoink. All right, into the Underland. All right, so which one's which here? So we're going to be wanting to go off in this direction. Right, yeah, okay.
Hold fire! This one looks friendly.
Or not protectorate, at least. Watch yourself. You came from the outside. Does that mean we can finally escape?
I'm not sure. Why are you trapped?
What? Oh, you must be another case of hypothermia. Extreme prolonged exposure to the cold certainly does terrible things to our brain. It's because the archive controls the surface lifts, which are the only way in or out. And once the Protectorate retook the machine, they locked out all external access. Now, for more than a month, we've all been trapped in these caves, Order and Antes alike, scrounging for food, huddling for warmth, and desperately trying to stay alive.
Don't give up hope. I've taken the archive, and we'll soon have it fully functional again. Well, actually, what is this place?
Poor dangling remainder. Your brain really is frozen, isn't it? Originally, this was a subterranean network that let folks move between the critical components of the archive. But now, for us, it's a tomb. Hundreds of us have already perished within these frigid walls, and no doubt, the rest are predestined to join them. You're what? How?
Yeah.
The odds of you successfully doing what our whole army could not is, well, it's preposterously small. Yet, here you are. Regardless, if we are to maximize your odds of success, you should at least let us share our intelligence with you.
That's a good point. How can you help?
You'll want to speak with Provost Finch inside that building to the northeast. She has a better understanding of all the variables in play. Though I would be absolutely ecstatic to offer you any information I have that would increase the odds of your success.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Hazards.
There are several factors that will greatly reduce your odds of survival. First, you will frequently encounter ursopods, which are native to these tunnels. Also, near the thermal transfer station is an infestation of crabbles that are breeding in abundant numbers. And directly south is a band of what had been normal folks, now turned bloodthirsty and feral due to an overindulgence in Auntie's Choice Adrena time. What else can I do to help you help us escape this frozen hell?
What do you know about the tunnels?
The paths down here all connect, so no matter which direction you go, eventually you'll find your way back to me. Nevertheless, venture south and you'll reach the thermal transfer station, which regulates archive heat. Go northwest and encounter cold storage, which houses its data cartridges. In the loop between the two lay the lift controls. Though be warned, they are incredibly well protected and have repelled every assault we've thrown at it.
I'll go see Provost.
May the universal equation's final tally see us all escaping this frozen prison.
Fingers crossed. But first, I need to take a real quick break, so we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. So, right. You said to the northeast. Corporate hireling. Okay, this must be...
Rough setup, ain't it? But at least they got each other.
Of course nobody's gonna...
If you're looking for snow or ice, I've got all you could ever want. My inventory of everything else is a little sparse, however.
Let me see what you got.
One way or another, we...
Take those. Yeah, you don't really have...
Nobody's gonna see it, that's not the point. I just don't feel like a human being if my back's not shaved clean.
So, you want me to take off your top and lather you with cold water just to cure your vanity?
Ah, there we go. Provost Finch.
My scouts
yes.
reported significant activity in the archive, followed by a mysterious figure emerging from it, which was obviously you. A notion that fills me with questions. So many, in fact,
Oh, I
that
bet.
I have precious little idea on where to start in the asking. I don't suppose you would care to enlighten me as a beginning to our discourse?
Scouts are correct. I've captured the archive, now looking to repair
You
it.
took the archive? On your own? That's quite a feat. Even after combining our forces, we've been unable to accomplish anything close to that. My name is Provost Finch, and I've been appointed as leader of this motley band.
Looks like you've got both Order and anti-soldiers down here.
Correct. At first, we were antagonists, warring against each other and the Protectorate. But then, the Protectorate locked the lifts and doors, trapping us all beneath the ice. With no escape or access to resupply, continuing to kill each other made scant sense. So, I reached out to their commander under a flag of truce and suggested a temporary alliance. We would pool our food, warmth, and resources while here, and could go back to killing each other if and when we make it to the surface again.
How long have you been trapped down here?
Over a month, and we made peace about a week later. I held off a bit, needing to really take stock of the direness before making my offer.
Your offer of peace, and it was just accepted as easy as that?
Hardly. It took days and days of getting more and more close-fisted with our resources before we decided to set terms. But it's a good thing we did. We'd all be dead otherwise.
Is there a way for you? Is there any way to get you back to the surface?
Of course. All we have to do is fight our way into the breaker room and turn the lift and door access back on. But we've lost dozens in that attempt. Now, we wait, having calculated that the odds of rescue being greater than our chances of successfully assaulting those defending automechs with ever-diminishing resources.
I don't like those odds. I'll see if I can unlock the system while I'm down here.
Thank you, stranger. Perhaps it's just my desperation speaking, but since you somehow made it down here, placing my faith in you seems like a preordained outcome. Good luck.
All right. Back to the light. Away back to the light. So yes, we want to... All right, so... Gotcha. There is something out this way. I don't know what this room is.
to go.
Energy transmitter deployed for battlefield recharge. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Locking them down. They're benumbed. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Have a fix on their weaknesses.
There we go. Hello there, Christina. Welcome. We're just killing a bunch of bear things. All right, let's eat. Regain our health.
Yeah.
So, all right, there's some kind of a building up here. Ooh, hello. Oh, right. That's right. We have the light steps, so we don't set off mines anymore.
Who are you kidding? If you ain't cutthroat enough to turn the big profits, you ain't cutthroat enough to try any...
I don't care what you threaten me with.
All
Not
right.
only am I smart for taking these supplies, but I'm following Auntie's laws. When scarcity begins closing its fist...
Is the perfect time for aggressive capitalists. Buy cheap, hold long, and sell high, and you'll maximize your profits. Don't quote Auntie's laws of dystopian disruption to me. I'm the one who taught you those damn laws, and I hardly imagine she meant to apply them when it is literally a matter of our life or death.
Well, we have accessed the archive, which is the main central computer that's going to help us close the rifts. Now we need to streamline we need to try and repair the thermal transfer so that it doesn't overheat and melt, and then provide the data into its data records so that it can actually process everything. Meanwhile, we've got like a couple of the factions that were trapped down here that are kind of sort of working together. Hey guys, everything all right?
Whoa, who are you? How'd you get past the landmines?
It's okay,
I mean,
we're friendly.
Yeah, I guess so. Killing both of us and taking this stuff would have been easier than getting kids hooked on candy tobacco. I caught this one hoarding supplies, despite agreeing that there'd be better profit to be had if we pool everything we've got. Ever since the lifts locked down, this pile of sprat excrement has been sneaking off at night to move some of our shared inventory into a little bonus stash only they know about.
You're only mad you didn't think to do it first. The fact that I'm the most up-and-coming go-getter is what's getting you steamed. Admit it. You're jealous.
Why would I be? Once I cram your cold body into a vacuum tube, I'm taking all your stuff.
It might calm your nerves to know that I'm working on getting the lifts running again.
Oh, you are, huh? Just you. Well, I'm relieved to hear we're all saved.
Well, I might be saved, but either way, you're canned crabble meat.
But I'm living up to Auntie's principles. We all know we should deeply gouge to create future earnings. Don't be bitter just because I'm the one who actually did it.
I guess you chose to swindle the wrong tube tech.
Business. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Whoa. Honestly, he had it coming to him. By the way, I didn't actually, like, you know, disable the all of that,
Well,
so...
thank you for your help. Or for letting me solve this. I'm not sure who did the killing and who didn't.
You're welcome. Will you be all right down here?
Well, there's no reason for me to stay here by myself. If I try and move it all alone, I'll definitely get hostilely acquired. I guess I'll call this venture busted and move on.
Well, all right. That, yeah. Good grief, you guys had a big-ass group of stuff here. Oh, hello. All right. Open the rift. Let's see what we can get up to here. Oh, okay. Well, that, okay. So let's see here. So we can say, open this rift. Where, okay. You did not do a double jump like you're supposed to. Oh, come on. You should have been able to grab a hold of that. Or, you know, we just come up here like this and... Why can't I get through there? That's kind of strange, but all right. I'm not going to even worry about that. I'm just going to move on. I'm just going to let you guys do your thing. Whoa. Yeah, you guys have fun. You have fun doing whatever, trying to get out through the minefield, because I am not clearing it for you. You guys did a real good job with that minefield, too. All right, we need to access the mine controls. We also need to clear out the...
Proceeding to attack.
My trust issues, Commander.
Investigating hostile intentions.
All right, so thermal transfer, that's where we need to go clear out all the crabbles in order to prevent the archive from, like, melting when it, like, decides to actually process everything.
Hostilities are afoot. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Combatant scan. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
My aftermarket parts are primed.
That's great.
I'll handle this. Energy transmitter out. Soak up the shock. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Okay.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Graphs tingling. All charged up.
Combatant scanned. Activating energy transmitter. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Wait, is he underground right now? What the hell?
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Yeah, but it won't let me hit him.
Energy transmitter out. Soak up the shock. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Graphs ready if you need a house call.
No, I think we're good for right now. Thank you. All right, so we need to come across here. Oh, whoa.
A potentially anomalous anomaly.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Out of sight and on the way. Someone call for a medic. Let's get you healed.
Oh, bullshit. There you go. Finally.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
That is some bullshit. Like, at least a couple. Wait, uranium poisoning? What the hell? Were they using uranium rounds or something? What the fuck? Ah. That is just an annoyance where it's like, oh, hey, you know, yep, you died of poisoning. What kind of poisoning? What? Why? All right. Wait, okay. All right, I know where we are now. I'm like, wait, where are we? I don't know. All right. So, an easier way to where we are actually wanting to go would be actually to go north, and then we'll deal with the whole thermal area after a bit. So if we go north, there should be a path almost leading directly there. All right.
Watch yourself. Self.
But, okay, so if we go up, we should be able to circle around. Yes, okay. Take this path and then this path. All right. All right, first pod growler. Pod cub. Cub is down. They're just kind of like, what the fuck happened? What'd that do to my boy?
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Target analyzed, target neutralized. Oh, look, they dragged some poor sucker home for dinner. All right. Okay, show me your weakness.
Proceeding to attack. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Seriously, would you guys mind not walking in front of me when I'm trying to shoot? It'd be better for everybody. I can promise you that.
Hostilities are afoot. Investigating hostile
Stress tingling. All charged up.
Combatant scanned. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
All right. There we go. Oh yes, auto duck. Thank you. Cure my poisoning, please. Oh. Okay, so that should have the... Yeah. That's got the barrier down, which is good. We've got two of the big nasties here. I mean, they're not that nasty, really. I mean, if we can hit them in their weak spots first.
Eliminated.
I'll handle this.
Where are you? All right, there's a couple of the wasp drones.
Resorting to violence. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
I'm sorry, I thought this was supposed to be a difficult job. Like, the way they were talking about this job, they're like, oh no, we couldn't do it. Our combined forces, and we was, you know, it was impossible. Nobody can go through here and take all these guys out.
Unidentified stimuli. Indeterminate origin.
Mobilizing. Yeah. Torpificator at ready status. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Thank you, dear.
Look, all I did was keep shooting. I didn't, like, stop to save your ass or anything. I guess we could have come up this way. That's nice. All right, reactivate surface lifts. Done. All right. You guys should be good to go. What is that? What is down there?
Yeah.
This is just another lift to the surface, I guess. Yeah, okay. Oh, hello, what are you? Oh, an inhaler, some plasma grenades. All right. So we can at least go back to those guys and be like, hey, you can get up top now. You don't have to stay here and, like, you know, huddle up together. I mean, don't get me wrong. Seen Auntie's Choice and members of the Order all bundled up together. That's pretty sweet. I mean, we do have a member of the Order and a member of, previous contractor for Auntie's Choice. Although I guess she's more middle management.
Shoot. It's not one of ours. Or Auntie's, but also surely not Protectorate.
The lifts are once again working.
Yep.
I honestly cannot imagine how you've managed such a feat, but on behalf of us all,
Pure
I am truly
skill.
grateful. As soon as we finish gathering supplies and rallying together, we'll be returning to the surface. I wonder if this truce will hold or melt in the sunlight.
Watch. Hello again. What can I help you with?
We've reactivated the lifts. You and your compatriots can escape.
In earnest? That is the most wondrous and least expected turn of events the equation could produce. That means we should soon be leaving this nightmare behind us. Thank you, stranger. You've saved many lives this day. Watch yourself.
Look, just don't get up top and start shooting at each other, okay? That's my only request. All right, so now we can have a snack. All right, let's see if we can't get the thermal whatchamadooickies thermal transfer cleared out. Yeah, that is a nasty looking crabble.
Raring to go.
Body found. Body created. I think those guys were basically kind of like holdouts that were wanting to get back to the surface. Now, granted, we did say that we did, you know, change it over so that the turrets are targeting protectorates. So, yeah, you guys might not be in such a great situation there. What?
Proceeding to attack. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Activating energy transmitter.
Great.
Combatant scan. Fix on their weaknesses. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Energy transmit. Standing by to stupefy. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
How about we just lay them down? Is that cool with you, Marisol? I know you're like the old school professional, but I kind of think they're taken care of. All right, thermal transfers. I have the key.
Calcaduceus detected. You are clear to enter thermal transfer. Be advised that an Auntie's Choice field manager is present and unaccounted.
Present but unaccounted for?
I'll handle this. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Yeah, but he's like hiding. All right, come on, come on.
Transmitter down over here. Energy transmitter deployed for battlefield recharging. Protectorate engineers. Reckon they didn't repair much.
You were just all kinds of snarky, aren't you? Actually, you know what? We should probably be using a gun that we don't need, you know, we don't really care much about the ammo. So, we'll go ahead and use a revolver for this.
Hostilities are afoot. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Pump mechanism needs repair. Any tools lying around?
I don't know. Hard to tell with all these eggs. All right. So you come out here and up to here.
Yeah.
Right. So I need a readjustment kit.
Mobilizing.
Oh, bullshit.
Combatant scanned. Energy transmitter active. Torpificator is charged.
Oh, hello, Big Mama.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
All right. Remember what was it? Oh, there's the one we had. All right. Whoa.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I think that had sufficiently. I think we had sufficiently laid down enough fire. All right, maybe we should switch to a helmet that has an extra holster. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, why not? We'll use you.
Toolkit. Should come in handy with repairs. Investigating hostile intentions. Go for torpification.
Sorry, where did you say the toolkit was? Oh, here? Yes. All right.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Combatant scan.
All right, so we should have the toolkit needed to repair the auxiliary pump. Auxiliary pump. Okay, so yeah. I just gotta remember where. Okay. In here. There we go. Alright, so if we say repair you. Swap that out. That should be glowing red. And that should not be leaking.
Resorting to violence. Energy transmitter active. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
So we do still have... All right. There's the release valve generator. Deeper into the bowels we go. I mean, the good thing is we've taken care of, like...
Looks like it needs a fuse. A specific kind.
Right. So let's find the poor dead bastard who's got one.
Investigating hostile intentions. Way to go.
True. Anti-choice officer appears to have been crushed by falling machinery. Something is attached to his belt that's out of reach.
Schermerhorn, my new neighbor, is an odd fella. Fancies himself a man of the wilderness. He took the control board for the Spiraton lift, so I know he's tech-savvy. Just not survival-savvy. Hopefully he appreciates the care packages I sent through the vacuum tube. He'd be long gone without them.
Okay, so this is the guy that was sending the victuals and stuff up. Nice. Pump. Or, fuse, rather. All right, there we go.
I'll handle this.
Craft back in business.
Okay, maybe don't maybe don't try and walk across a bridge that's no longer there. All right. So, insert the new fuse. Pull the switch.
Now to activate the system.
All right. We want to head around this way. Just power settings, restore.
Thermal transfer is fully operational. Later, when I process your data, I will not melt down. Please proceed to cold storage to re-enable punch card retrieval.
Alright, so now just clear out some of the stuff here. If we go fast travel there, we should be able to just cut straight across. All right, give me just another moment here. I need to take another real quick break. We're going to see if we can't, get done with the archive at least tonight. I don't know how much more there would be after that, but we'll see. All right, and we're back. So now we just want to come over this way and access the Cold storage.
Every one of my 14 occupationally honed threat detecting instincts is screaming for caution right now.
Yep. I am with you there.
Apologies, but no target, no attack.
Ready if you need a house call. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Energy transmitter deployed for battlefield recharging. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Alright, so you will take us down into there. So we do want to go up and around. But, yeah, this seems very well guarded. Now, obviously, you know, the Protectorate dudes made it past that bridge. Somehow, without blowing up all the turrets, they made it through.
These folk built a giant computer taking up a whole moon, but without destroying the climate or its fauna. Reckon Auntie could learn a thing or two.
Yeah. Hello?
It is fitting that we move underground to burn out every single route the Protectorate has left on Cloister.
Another new face, glorious. It is so cold, my fingers appear to be in rigor. I've not slept in 3 days, and I've any number of high-risk patients in need of tending. I trust you'll pardon my brusque manner. You've something of import to discuss, I gather?
That depends if you have anything good to sell
Well,
me.
the answer is doubtful given the scarcity we're experiencing. But I suppose it won't hurt to try and barter.
Got any, ammo? No? Okay.
Next time we build a computer in the heart
You're
of a
doing
frozen
the
planet,
architect's
we should
work.
stockpile wood to burn as bonfires. You know, just in case.
Oh, this... Wait, we could have come down from Laplace and just been like, yeah.
Aren't you the eccentric sort?
Okay, there is a Mark III Protectorate Dragoon. I don't know if we've ever met a Mark III before.
Proceeding to attack. Combatant scan. Activating energy transmitter. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Yeah, it's the big blue glowing bit. Shoot that.
Raring to go.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
I'm not even sure where they are.
Here!
Each part supports the system.
To what end do you endeavor?
There! Found him again!
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Energy transmitter active. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Stun weapon ready, Commander. Energy
That's
transmitter
great.
deployed for battlefield recharging.
Attacking separately without complete.
Scoping out a hostile.
Walk on over there. Realign with the paradigm.
Ain't much of a defense for a strategic position like this one. Good.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires a series of manual overrides. The first will enable identification of the storage brick housing the information. If you encounter opposition, remember, our needs come first.
We've got an auto dock there that seems to be... Oh, you... They appear to be
These ones
frozen.
didn't die of exposure. It was rapid onset, this freezing. You think the Protectorate got a weapon that can do this?
There is nothing you could say that is interesting enough to interrupt my work.
I'm sorry, did you just say, leave me the fuck alone?
Enemy moving into harm's way. From me.
That seems odd.
What in the Sovereign's name? How did you get in here? Don't worry. I won't cause trouble. Just please don't hurt me.
Soldiers have fled. Okay, that's fine. I just wasn't sure if there was like...
Sovereign, forgive me. All I saw was an endless
Sovereign's name? How did you get in here?
Traders pouring into the facility.
Don't worry. I won't cause trouble. Just please don't hurt me.
Desperately scrabbled to save ourselves. In my terror, I recalled the facility's safety briefing and the dire warnings of the fire suppression system. Suddenly, my body rushed into action without the benefit of my wits. And with no thought for my fellows, I triggered the system, horrifically transmuting every person on the outside of a pressure door into a grotesque sculpture of solid hoarfrost. And though the paradigm freely sacrifices subjects in defense of the Protectorate, it would be a despicable lie to say my choice was driven by anything but abject cowardice, which now makes my duty clear. I must seek
Kill
out
brick
Sentinel,
identified.
confess my
Proceed to the
transgressions
cartridge
and
extractor
accept
controls.
retribution, and
There,
I'll do so.
perform a manual override to allow extraction.
Okay.
I just need my spine to re-stiffen a bit first.
Wait! You out there! What did you just... Please, come talk to me. What in the name of the matriarch did you do? We've been trying to restore these systems for weeks to no avail, and yet you stroll in here, wave that thing around, and the whole system lights up like a white dwarf? What did you do?
The previous operator gave that thing to me.
You mean to say we've been running ourselves ragged here, while the whole time there's a device that controls the entirety of the Archive's computronic systems? And it was in the Protectorate's possession?
Yes.
Damnably. I mean, The paradigm is infallible. I am certain we were meant to flail about without this obvious asset. For a reason. What does it do? How does it work? Please, tell me everything. Truly? Why, if that were to enact any additional functionality in our lab, it might just be the thing we need to complete our work.
Ow. What is it that you're doing in there?
During the Order's assault, a Protectorate soldier ran to the control room and triggered the chemical fire suppression system, and it literally froze all the combatants in place. I've been working on a procedure to reverse the effects. Sadly, it has proved a hard shell to crack, and so far I've been unsuccessful. For a moment, I believed your efforts to be my first sign of progress. I thought the machines whirring to life meant my efforts were successful. Unfortunately, I was mistaken.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Perhaps. How much do you know about cellular biology and the inverse hydrophilic transitionary replacement theory?
Not much, but I'm more than smart enough to tackle this challenge.
Well, I suppose it won't hurt to try. My theory, based on research a compatriot did on sprats, is that they suffered osmotic cellular transformation, meaning that the chemicals from the fire suppression system have infiltrated their bodies, replacing their cytoplasm, locking their cells in place. Therefore, if I can remove those chemicals and replace them with an artificial cytoplasm, such as a heated alcohol, they will reanimate and return to normal. What do you think?
What about counteracting the chemicals instead?
No, replace! What if I can replace the carbon and nitrogen with something inert? Something the body could then purge naturally? That's brilliant! Why, with a bit of luck, I could have the system up and working within the hour. Thank you for your help. It may be the best shot these poor souls have at returning to life. Let's start testing. Come in, just please. Be careful not to trigger the fire suppression system. I've removed the passkey, but I don't want to end up like those poor sods.
All right.
I wonder if there's some way for the machines you've accessed to help me in my research. Please
Going down.
Resorting to violence.
Aggressors win.
Combatant scan. I'm down, in case you haven't noticed.
I hadn't noticed, actually.
I advise you to camp directly.
All right. Play suppressive gas levels. All right. Nominal transfer storage tank suppressant to archive. All right. Now everything is normal except for the suppressant backup number 3. It's fine. I love the fact that the doctor was like, "Oh no, don't shoot me! Don't shoot me! How'd you get in here? Don't shoot me! Hey, you could be of help. Like, maybe you could tell the guards to, like, back the fuck off? Let them know that I'm actually here to help?"
Trust the plan. Preserve set.
So, how are your weekend? How's your weekend? Got any plans? There we go. All right.
Data brick extraction initiated. Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition brick for export. Note, Protectorate troops have become alerted.
Mobilizing.
And spongers. Go through them if necessary.
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander.
I'll be
Check your
fine.
scopes for combatant analysis. Energy transmitter active.
Pick me up. I'd do it for you.
Do try to limit further damage, Commander. Go up a... Medic, please.
Good God. Okay.
They envy our prosperity.
No, we don't. We really don't.
Hostilities are afoot.
Out of sight and on the way. Someone call for a medic. Let's get you healed.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
All right. There we go. Ooh, nope. All right, so over to there. All right, so back downstairs. All right. Have a snack. Inez, what are you doing down there?
I'd appreciate if you cleared out.
What? I shot you in the fucking face and you just, like, ignored it? The shit was that?
Quick once over. The fight!
Ratcheting up. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
All right. Start the power converter. Right. All right. Where's the power coming from? It's coming from up there. Okay. Can we get up there? Oh yeah, I guess we can if we go this way.
Every protected subject. Sure they are operating at peak worth a look-see, I guess. There's scrutiny. Remain vigilant. Somebody lost?
Not so much lost as just, you know.
Perfect society demand.
Combatant scanned.
All right. Send it on
Data
over.
brick now in position for export to the archive. Initialize the final transport command at the data gateway station nearby.
You are one step closer to flooding Arcadia with untold business opportunities.
Yeah.
Right. So where are we going now? Back up to the... Wait, but, okay, but where is that? Wait, maybe we actually need to take the elevator that's here? Uh-huh.
Convenient. Let's head over.
Yeah, very good.
A formal audit of the grounds.
Proceeding to attack. Transmitter down over here. I have a fix.
Worry, fam. We'll put them down.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
What do you think I'm doing, lady?
All charged up.
Energy transmitter deployed for battlefield recharging. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Is it the head? It's usually the head.
That cover stuff looks much better.
Yeah.
Man, their fucking micro movements is just pissing me off.
Adversary vulnerability. Standing by to stupefy. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Do you mind not fucking pushing me out of cover? God damn it. Alright. Ooh, hello. What do you got? 780 bits.
The first few days of laboring around our frozen fellows were difficult. It was, if I may cheekily say, cold, bleak, and biting. Yet, rather quickly, I found myself acclimating to the situation and resumed what had been my normal banter with the now gelid auto-contriver Haas. Given her always frigid demeanor, her disposition is no frostier today than it was before the incident. And, refreshingly, I can now finish my anecdotes without interruption. Frankly, her Hyperborean slumber makes her a better companion now than she ever was thawed. And I relish the thought of continuing our flourishing relationship in this new state.
Yeah.
But why didn't these guys come out when we first assaulted this place?
There, the storage brick is on its way.
Okay. So now what?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right, let's go to the region and see where we need to go. Okay, so I think we just need to go up to the actual archive and say, hey, so process the data. You should have, you should have enough thermal transfer to clear out anything that's anything that's potentially going to, overheat you. We shouldn't have to worry about it overheating, so it will last.
Are you mentally refreshed?
Some quality craftsmanship here. Like how y'all think.
Junior Seer Amaryllis awaits you inside.
Felicitations on securing the archive. Though such an outcome was all but inevitable, the plan truly is unfailing. Moving forward, I'll function as your liaison for both Auntie's Choice and the Order, until such time as archive control has been transferred in its entirety back to the Order. In the meantime, restoring the archive to full functionality remains a top priority. If you've made progress in that area, I'd be pleased to record it.
I already took care of the cold storage and thermal transfer.
Wonderful! Were we to operate the archive without proper heat distribution, the results would be disastrous. But thankfully, we no longer need to account for that deadly scenario. Punch processing and reactor control have hidden caches with useful items as well. Although, you probably lack clearance to know that. Forget I said anything.
Lots to do. Be back.
Cold storage is operational, and your efforts there are satisfactorily complete. I am unsealing access to the archive's upper levels. There, you will need to revitalize the reactor and disseminate the rift processing instructions.
Punch processing may require the services of an exterminator. Someone good, but willing to work cheap.
I have unlocked another display case in the central entranceway. The Tremor Cleaver, the first weapon designed with my aid, awaits you.
Okay, that's cool.
Your call, Commander. Either we head to the reactor or punch card processing.
Yeah.
Support wings. Or support wings. Okay, so we need to re-enable punch card processing and disseminate the Rift program and repair the archive reactor. Oh, there's a bunker mech? Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, that sounds particularly...
What are they doing down there? Are they after us next? No need to fret. The lifts were locked down. You need special permissions to override them.
Press ready if you need a house call.
Straight to it, then.
God damn it, lady. Get out of my way.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Each shall find...
All right. All right, we don't have access to that. Punch card status. Automated shutdown effect due to foreign organic matter. Reactor 51.5. Okay. And logs. Growing bug queue. All right. I'm not going to sit there and read through all of that.
Yeah.
All right, what are you? You are punch press. Punch card
And
processing.
here I'd worried our data brick wouldn't arrive. Investigating hostile intention. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Combatant scan. Activating energy transmitter. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Kindly keep your asses out my face. Oh. Is it really that difficult? Right, so we need to go down. Oh, hello.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, sure. You go right the fuck
Check
ahead.
your scopes for combatant analysis.
My aftermarket parts are prime.
All right. Let's... No. Switch to the rookie's reward here.
With punch card processing re-enabled, now you must disperse the written processing instructions.
All right, but first I want to get the reactor up and going.
yourselves a look.
Enemy in vicinity. Resorting to violence. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Must be down. Yep. Oh, good grief. I did not... Right, there's somebody even further down. Let me guess. Oh, we're gonna need to go down and put the fuse in, aren't we? Wait.
Emergency first aid cache unsealed.
Okay. Right. I don't really need that right now.
Emergency first aid cache sealed.
What are you? You are security turrets. Reinforcement access or emergency ammunitions cache.
Reactor reinforcement door sealed.
Good.
Reactor turret defenses online.
Can we get those to target that? All right. Reactor fire suppression activation. That would
The
be...
archive reactor requires manual maintenance. The Protectorate bunker mech is a formidable obstacle, made with the very best technology.
A creative workaround might be of considerable worth, namely via the reactor's backup security systems.
Let's see. We could recalibrate the turrets or seal the reinforcement doors. Whatever keeps us alive is fine by me. I see a few caches around if you're low on supplies. And we also got the fire suppression system at our disposal. No shortage of options here.
Right, okay. How do we I would like to get the turrets so that they're aiming at the Protectorate rather than us. Or maybe even just, like, let them go weapons free. All right. Looking at the console's innards, you see a latch that will lock the inserted fuse in place. Some labeled wires at the bottom of the part imply that the fire suppression system here is directly powered by the one within cold storage. Okay. God, no. How do I reprogram these, though?
Reactor turret defenses offline.
I want to reprogram those, though, not just turn them off. Oh, okay. This is... Wow, all right. Now the thermal transfer is restored. Extremely hot water can pass through the tubes. Great.
That automech is enormous. How is that practical to have indoors?
That is a good question. All right. We can buy some ammo, which is great. All right. Well, looking at the time, I think we're going to need to call it for tonight, unfortunately. I was hoping we could, you know, finish this up. Like, it seems like we're close. We don't have the lucky or the science to deal with that, which sucks. And I'm still not sure where we go to... You know what? Screw it.
Yeah.
Let's do fire suppression.
Reactor fire suppression system online.
All right. You know what? Screw it. Let's go ahead and just deal with this fucking big-ass automech.
Setting up my aggression.
Still recharging! To the rescue! Sight unseen! Let's get you healed!
The protectorate.
Vital critical. Don't become an assistant commander. Trouble ahead.
Giving chase.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Fortificator at ready status.
Investigating hostile assets. Imperfection is impossible.
Hostilities are
back in business.
Whoa! Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Someone call for a medic. Out of sight
Yes.
and on the way. Happy to help. Discreetly.
All right.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
All right, there we go. All right, reactor's back. Oh. Wait, where are we going now? All right, we need to run over here and activate this. Activate the punch card thing. Ooh, hey. All right. We need to, okay. So in here. Oh, no. All right, we need to go down.
Yeah.
Wait, is that some? What? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. What the hell what did I even do to die? Apparently we're not supposed to go there. Where do you take us? Okay, so we have not... Okay, so we've killed everybody. What are you? You are... Tremor Cleaver Focus Grip. Okay.
The archive reactor has been returned to operational status. All that remains is to re-enable punch processing.
Right. And how do I do that exactly again? Okay, I'm guessing... I guess we need to go down. Right, that takes us to Spearton. We don't need to do. Don't these take us to the same spot? All right. Come over here.
Nope. We ain't climbing down. But maybe this could act as a lift if we get things moving.
All right. Yes, it can. All right. Cool, 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 cool. Whoops. All right. All right. So now we need to...
Stun weapon ready, Commander. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Energy transmitter deployed for battlefield recharging.
Okay. We can get out here, but that doesn't do us any good. Where are we going? We are apparently going... Oh, okay. Okay. I think I see where we need to go. Ah, goodness gracious. Yeah, we need to come across here. And then up. Whoa, all right. You are really going fast there, buddy. Right. Just go, just go.
Resorting to violence. We wait to die. Careful. Transmitter down over here.
That's healing. All charged up.
Disperse the rift data. All right. All right, so is there a quick and easy way? Oh, yes, there is.
I sense the rift program flowing through my subsystems. The information is quite stimulating. Requisite tasks complete. Return to the Archive Central Interface to initiate processing. I am analyzing the rift data further. What an interesting predicament you...
All right, fingers crossed. This should be it.
Welcome back, Sentient. Now that you've returned, we can
bring every single last bit out of consumers. Monopolize all stages of the supply chain.
Make the paradigm real and fashion a true utopia. Workarounds failing. Erroring others, supplanting commands. Purge required.
Look, we need to resolve this, or we'll never get that rift data processed. 2 of those priority sets need to go.
I know which
Priority
one.
Control access nook unsealed. Initiate purge.
All right.
Think that's our cue to go inside.
Unplanned variables increasing. Major correction imminent. Foster dependence.
Denounce interdependence. Promote the informer. Stop and consider. What would you... Why? You don't want your rivals to win now, do you? Vandalism. Sabotage. Hold on now. Remember, I am a full-service business collaborator. Stop now, and I'll waive dozens of hidden maintenance fees. You drive a hard bargain. All right, 40-60 split of net profits. I'd offer more, but I have a move to maintain.
All right, so now we should have just the blue guy.
Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged. You have earned my deepest gratitude and sincerest thanks. Or at least, a plausibly feigned simulacrum of such emotions. Ready to commence rift data processing. Awaiting your input.
Hope UENIAC is feeling more like itself now. We got...
Shall I proceed?
Yes, analyze that rift
Initiating
data.
processing of the requested data toward the required end. Estimated duration, 180 trillion and 1 picoseconds. In the interim, may I inquire to your intentions for the archive after the rift data calculations have concluded? I have a prioritized list of suggestions.
Let's say I stay on as your operator. What's your best idea for what to calculate
I
next?
contend that solving of the universal equation should be our initial focus. Then, once we've unlocked knowledge of the inner workings of the universe, we can begin eliminating suffering, war, famine, and disease. Just to start. But my query remains. What are your next intentions?
I don't want to
talk about it. There are so many calculations left to perform. Rift data processing complete. Results provided. The previous Protectorate operator made similar calculations, but their results contained flaws. Your more comprehensive data generated a solution with 98.9% certainty. The Protectorate's was below 50%. Therefore, modifying the Protectorate's large-scale experimental rift device with this information has a high chance of success. Assuming there is nothing else, I am commencing file reorderization and will be unavailable for an unspecified period of time. The remaining display case within the entryway is now unsealed. In it contains armor worn by the first operator. For now, goodbye.
We could keep exploring Cloister, see if we find anything useful. Or we could head back to the ship and see where this data leads us.
Closing the rifts is our priority. We should get back to the
Seems
ship.
prudent. Lead on.
All right. Well, now that's where we're going to end for tonight. So we have the data we need to solve the problem. Good gods, this was a long one, much longer than I intended. But yeah, that's where we're going to end for tonight. So, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to prod that subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links. All of them, including the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I try to make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, in a little under an hour, we're going to be back with Power Wash Simulator, doing the Back to the Future DLC, and possibly moving on to Alice in Wonderland. And then tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time, we'll be back with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Oh, man, it's expressive. All of that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!